beautiful friends, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm back to do a video on turntable currents. Anyways, this last weekend was Record Store Day, drop number one. Got another one coming up in about a month. This time around, every one I pick up something, but this time around there were several that I really was interested in, and unfortunately for my bank account, I got them all. It's one of those things. I'm here just to show what I got. I haven't listened to everything. I've only actually cracked open two of them. And then when I was there at the store, there's a few other ones that caught my interest, so I picked those up as well. But it's good to be back. I've got a different setup here, different camera, which I'm digging. It's a lot clearer, looking good, and it's more of a wide angle shot, with the space cave here. So you're seeing a little bit more. I'm in the process, in the background right here, I'm in the process of reorganizing and getting this space a little more organized again, like I said, and I don't know, more livable, I guess. The records are closing in, as you can see. But one of these days I'll do a tour of the Space Cave number 2. This isn't the original one. When I originally did videos, I moved. It's been several years, but I like this. I like this one a lot better. It's a foundation ground, So, anyways, I guess we can get started. This first one I don't have originally. I've got almost all the albums from this artist, and this is one album I never really see. If I do see it out on a dig, it's usually really ring-weared or trashed. So when I saw this was coming out, I said, well, definitely going to be on my list. But of course, if I find an original, I'll pick that up just as a collector. I like having originals. Reprices are good, like I always say, but I like to have the original. And this is one of my favorite guitarists, one of my favorite artists, and this is considered. This artist is the godfather of fusion, which is Larry Coryell. This is at the Village Gate, his first live album. This is on a blue double split blue vinyl. So one-time pressing. So anyways, Culture Factory. So got that one. Can't wait to crack that open. I've been digging this. This is another reissue. Some of these are reissues, I guess, and some are first time presses, I guess, on vinyl. But this is one I've never seen out in the wild. 1981. This is the 40th anniversary, and I've really been digging everything I've been picking up from this record company, I guess. Craft Recordings. Celia Cruz and Willie Colon. Some really great Latin jazz. 1981 it came out. I try to pick up anything I can when I'm out there on Latin jazz, Cuban, merengue, salsa, whatever I can. But that really piqued my interest as well. It'll go great in my Santa Cruz collection. This is for one another band that I dig. I grew up, staple of classic rock radio. But I don't believe I never bought this when it came out on CD. I guess back in the '90s, early 2000s, maybe. And this, I don't know if this was one of the last albums they put out, one I remember, but I've never seen it on vinyl. So it's a Steely Dan. Everything Must Go, 108 gram. Um, I guess this came out in 2003. Okay, we're behind. Yeah, 2003. Everything Must Go, Steely Dan. And this is actually one I did. This is the last album of theirs that I bought. Two Against Nature. I did buy that when that came out on CD. First time on vinyl. And I remember watching the Grammys when they won. It was like they were even shocked that I can't remember who they were up against, but when I saw this was coming out, I said definitely have to put that for my Steely Dan collection. There's a few I'm missing, but I remember liking this, when it came out. Made in Germany, so a lot of these I'm noticing are from Record Store Day, made in Germany. They got a sticker on the bottom, so. Oh, this is one I was on my list, and I was excited to get. Miss Joni Mitchell. I love Joni. This is Archives Volume 1, early years, 1963 to 67, highlights. So I think there's a vinyl box set coming out. I think there's a CD, and a lot of these came off of. So 12 tracks from the first volume of the historic series, limited edition of 1500. It's not numbered, but this was managed, oversaw by Joni through her archives. But this is some early radio station, live at some clubs in Canada, Joni's parents' house, birthday tapes, demos, some live shows, Canterbury House. But I was very happy to find that. It's got kind of a, you can see, kind of a, what do you call that? Not embossed, but it's it shines just like Joni. This was one of my favorite bands growing up, and I was happy to see this come out. I have this on DVD, this concert. But Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Mexico City. I believe this came out and recorded live in October 28, 1999. Of course, first on vinyl. I've been happy over the last couple of years of the Rage has been releasing their shows, live shows have been picking them up. I do love Rage Against the Machine. They're one of these bands that just energize me, and speak some truth. But I was glad to grow up in this time period with bands like Soundgarden, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Smashing Pumpkins, and so on. But yeah, Mexico City, man. I remember this being a good show. I got to pull out my DVD, check that out. Another one of my all-time favorite bands. Saw these guys a couple of years ago, I guess. Definitely before the pandemic hit. But this is a import from the UK. Echo and the Bunnymen live in Liverpool. It's clear vinyl, and this is recorded in 2001 at the Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts. Like I said, it's one of my favorite bands. They give me this great feeling, kind of like the early Cure, but I don't know. It's very, very romantic to me. Echo and the Bunnymen. So yeah, can't wait to do that. That's a double album. Very, very happy to see this. One of my all-time favorite artists. Left us too soon. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Angel Dream. This is kind of a reimagine of the soundtrack to She's the One, which is another great album. I always thought, I remember when that came out, and My sister had that, and that's where I really got turned on to it. I was still stuck on Wildflowers, from high school, and but anyways, this is it's got some extended versions. I think there's some unreleased, four unreleased songs, and this is the 25th anniversary of She's the One. I've got She's the One here, um, but this is on the Cobalt Blue vinyl, and I think that's what's selling on his website now. So very happy to see that. I think that's such a beautiful cover. Still breaks my heart, man. I was fortunate to see Tom's last show here in Dallas. Um, I took my lady to see him her first time, but I'd seen him several times growing up, and I was telling her, you know, he's not performing like the long shows. He just felt like he was, but going through the motions a little bit. But what I didn't know was what he was suffering with. So, anyways, totally missed. Okay, this is a double album I wanted to pick up. This is another UK import. The Creation and Stereo. It's a double. I've got a few Creation in my collection here, but I wanted to pick this up. Creation was a beat combo, kind of garage psych. Um, you know, good stuff. Some of my favorite stuff. But yeah, this was contains stereo mixes created by Alex Palou in 2016, gathered together on two LPs for the first time. So it's got some good songs on here. 15, 19 songs. So yeah, dig that. That's what I like about record store days, when you get bands that people may never heard of. This has been a discovery for people, and it gives people some mind expanding things. I also like the outtakes, demos and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of that stuff because I like seeing how the masterpiece was created, the sketch. This is one they only had one of, and I decided to pick it up because the band kicks ass. But I didn't know this was coming out. It's an exclusive, released on Music on Vinyl. Great underrated band, Focus, singles, deep cuts, and BBC Live. I guess what progressive rock, prog rock. This has 2,000 copies. This is number 965. So I saw that and I was like, killer, man. I've got a lot of Focus in my collection. So Focus, yeah, dig it. It's Focus. Were they the ones from Denmark? Were they Denmark? Were they Dutch? I don't know. This one, I wanted to get Texas band, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. This is Brain Telephone, reissue of their fourth album. But this is on Brain Matter Splatter, pink and white. So it's probably gonna look killer. Texas Barn Burners, man. Cloudy Mellotron, Psych Pop, and Mandarin Space Rock. Great combination. So I dig that cover as well. So check that out. I was excited to get that. One of my favorite all-time favorite bands. Let me put it that way. The Doors. This is the Morrison Hotel demos. Great album to begin with, but again, double album of the sessions of how it became Morrison Hotel. Queen of the Highway sessions, Roadhouse Blues sessions, and then your Peace Frog, Blue Sunday. So all great songs, but again, I was happy to see that. And I was happy to see this because the last record store day. I don't know if I showed that on one of my last videos, but I got the Soft Parade, and it was on a picture disc. And picture discs are okay, but I prefer, especially gatefold. I prefer the sleeve. And there was a lot of, that's one thing with um, record store day. There's always a lot of picture discs. I wanted to pick up the Black Sabbath, but I don't. I'd rather have, you know, I'd rather have the sleeve. Picture discs are not really. I don't. I dig them, but I don't. So I was happy to see this. First thought when I saw the cover. Um, Elton John. This was an album, first album, debut album that never was. This is Regimental Sergeant Zippo. So again, I think 1967 through 68. So a wonderful time in psychedelia, rock, music, and it's Elton John, and beautiful swinging mono. Um, he's coming back, rescheduled next year for February, and I really like to go see him just to experience. I've never seen Elton live. Um, they also announced today Clapton. Uh, so got to see these heroes before they're gone. So I don't know. Here's another compilation. I didn't see any other ones there, but another one of my favorite bands, Jefferson Airplane. This is the Acid Incense and Balloons. Collected gems from the golden era of flight. I like the artwork. It's to resemble sheet of acid. So don't lick it, man. You can lick it, but if you do, put it on. Enjoy the trip. So I got that. Coming to an end. Another one of my all-time favorite bands. I was happy to see this come out. They do a fine job. Every once in a while they'll skip a record store day, but not this year, man. Grateful Dead. This is Olympia Theatre, Paris, France, 5/3/1972. The Europe '72 album is one of my all-time favorite Grateful Dead. I always keep, I've had multiple cars, and I've always had at least a copy of Europe '72, because you never know when the time's going to hit you, and you got to hit the road, man. I remember driving one time. It was kind of rainy, and I was trucking across Texas, man, and Europe '72 got me through my trip, literally a trip. But anyways, limited edition of 10,000. What a great era of the Grateful Dead. Everybody's still in the band. Yeah, 6 LP set. So, and this is another one I didn't really see in the record store. I got there later, but this is the only one I saw. So it was meant to be. The only two I've opened are these last two. Salah Ragab. I probably just totally fucked that up. But anyways, a double album of Egyptian jazz. He's a percussionist, drummer. So I'm happy to see that, because I once was a percussionist myself. But anyways, this is Egyptian Strut. Really cool stuff, man. Double album, double LP. I like how this was put together. Import. What can I say? I was a sleeper. I'm glad I picked that up. people, I guess a lot of people overlooked it because the store had about 5 or 6 of these left. But originally um, released in 1974, so I recommend it. You know, it's comforting. I think a lot of jazz is warm and comforting, and that hit the spot yesterday. Drinking my coffee in the morning. The very last one, I was very happy to see this come out. I've watched this concert on YouTube, you know, several times. It's just blown away. You know, one of my favorite bands, favorite time period of the band. Um, Tangerine Dream, live at Reims Cathedral, December 13th, 1974. Double album. Um, it's got a booklet inside. You know, the Cathedral, they played, I think Nico played on this bill as well. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff. I've been really digging that a lot of these, and I haven't picked, you know, on the last couple of record stores, I don't always pick up all the Tangerine, because either I have them already or I've got to get them. But I've been real impressed by Tangerine Dream. It's like they're hitting every record store day, and kind of like Gong. Gong didn't do anything this year, but I've been enjoying the live Gong albums as well. And then next month, Hawkwind. So, yeah. But anyways, it was a little OB, but first cathedral concert ever in Europe. So controversial after the concert, the Vatican forbade all rock shows in churches. So what was cool about this is a picture disc. Two picture discs, which were it's very beautiful. Like that. But check that out, man. It's like a stained glass. Stained glass, you know, and it's all different. They're all different colors. So seeing that spin on my turntable yesterday, you know, it was just. I think this was the first one I listened to yesterday when I woke up. You know, greeted my lady, greeted the pups, and greeted the morning light with a cup of coffee and Tangerine Dream. You know, so my first turn on was the Zeit album, way back when, blew my mind. Had a 4 hour trip on that, but that's it for Record Store Day. Drop number 1. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm happy with the quality of this. The screen looks good. Yeah, but I've been listening to a lot of stuff here in the Space Cave. Hope to show some of that. Kind of once I get this a little more organized in here. Things have been busy, so. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well, and welcome back. Do me a favor, subscribe, like my videos. I'm trying to build up my audience again, and make some new friends, and all that good stuff. So, hope everybody's doing well, and take care. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.